Wow, what's good? Who that nation? ALGIERS in the building. At another edition of ALGIERS Word of Mouth. You know, I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I'm multitasking, but I wanted to get it in, man. The Saints lost to the Kansas City Chiefs, 32-29. And actually a very good game. And I was actually, if you want me to be honest with you, highly impressed. You know, in our Saints team. Yeah, you know, as a Saints fan, the loss hurt. You know, but on another note, if you look at, you know what this team did, putting their body on the line, putting that fight on the line, they played with heart. They played their heart out. Defensively, I'm talking about. This defense played with so much heart, forcing Patrick Mahomes to fumble the ball, giving our offense a chance, close around the 30-yard line to get back into this game. But again, you face somebody like Patrick Mahomes, and these things are gonna happen. They're gonna happen, So it's like, okay, the question is, what do you do going forward? Well, you feel good going out of this game, because you know that, okay, for one, let's just say, first and foremost, I want to give credit and I want to give love to the Kansas City Chiefs, because the Kansas City Chiefs are a different animal. Patrick Mahomes is a different animal, and that's what it is. But I want to say this. If you're a Saints fan, if you're in the Saints player, you go out of that game actually feeling good, feeling confident, knowing that, you put a fight, and this defense played their heart out. They played their heart out, Troy Hendrickson was on Patrick Mahomes like a magnet, sack after sack. I know Patrick Mahomes tried to go for it on fourth down one time. This defense, front four was in his face, causing him to fumble the ball. This defense played lights out against an alien like Patrick Mahomes, and I'm highly impressed in what I've seen in the Saints. I wouldn't even be mad. Now on the other side of the ball, offensively, I'm sad about it, but then I look back, woke up this morning, kind of had a chance to, think about it, reevaluate the game, and realize that Drew Brees is just coming off 4 weeks of chill. He coming off and he is rusty, you know what I'm saying? And he just coming into a game, where you playing not just any team as a Super Bowl champion, you playing an animal, you playing a beast of a team. So you really can't expect this man to come out here and just go off like that, you know what I'm saying? You can't expect the man to come out, and just, just go off, just come out here and just go off. I think the man started like 0 for 6. But you gotta understand, the man, it was rust. How you know it was rust? Because Drew Brees has always started putting it together later on in the game. That masterful 2-minute drive by Drew Brees was everything at the end of the game. Unfortunately, it was too late. As far as ALGIERS went, that was the play of the game, and I was saying, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other Saints fans were saying that, when the punt return, we kicked off the ball to the Kansas City Chiefs, and we recovered the ball in the end zone, but ALGIERS almost had it. The ball rolled out. That would have been a game-changing play up. Imagine us doing everything right and also having that touchdown. We would have won this game by a score of 34-32, but it wasn't meant to happen. So, again, 35-32, I think, excuse me. But again, nothing taken away from the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes is an animal. You seen some of the stuff he was doing out there. Some of the stuff he was doing out there was just amazing. You know what I'm saying? He was putting, he was putting plays together. Stuff that you see only in Madden. This is like, Patrick Mahomes is the type of player you create on Madden, you put everything at 99. That's really what he is. I put it on social media. I said Patrick Mahomes is literally out here playing Madden against us. You know what I'm saying? So he's just that type of player, man. So you gotta give him his props. But again, I want to say shout out, man, to Patrick Mahomes. Shout out to the Kansas City Chiefs, somebody that we could have had. But like I said, it just wasn't meant to happen. Again, Drew Brees put it together later in the season, but like I said, say fans, if y'all sad about anything, I would say this: don't even be sad. Keep y'all head up. You feel me? Because we're gonna be good, bruh. From what I seen, the Saints know they're one of the best teams in the NFL, and they proved it against Kansas City. We only lost by 3 points. With a rusty Drew Brees, who still have some probably broken ribs, he went out there and played. He needed to see how he felt. He was good. But you also got to think about, too, we did it without Michael Thomas. We did it without Deontay Harris. Cam Jordan got ejected out the game, and we still played hard. If you also realize, too, the Saints really neutralized Patrick Mahomes, and they really stopped him from making any deep throws. Patrick Mahomes kept trying to go deep, and every time he went deep, the defense peeled their ears back and tore him up. They tore Patrick Mahomes up. Every time he tried to go deep, they put pressure on him. When Patrick Mahomes did go deep, the defense was on it. So Patrick Mahomes started doing dink and dunks. He started throwing 10-yard passes. That's the only way he could beat us. So I'm proud to see that. The Saints never let Tyreek Hill get over the top. They never let Tyreek Hill beat us over the top. You know what I'm saying? They never let the Chiefs just torch us like that. If you pay attention, the defense played their heart out, man. So I'm proud of what I seen from our team, bro. And like I said, we're gonna do the 24-hour rule. Keep our head up and take this confidence going into Christmas Day, man, when we play the Minnesota Vikings, bro. All we need is one more win. We should get one more win, bro. Even if we lose to the Vikings, we got Carolina. One of those 2 wins, bro. All we need to do is win one more game and we lock up this division. But again, one thing is that you got to realize we in the playoffs. I'm not worrying about the 1 seed. That was really worried about in the first place because of COVID this year. Everybody for some reason fearing Lambeau Field. Oh, Lambeau Field. I'm scared of Lambeau because it's cold out there. I understand it's cold, but it's the NFL, man. That's what you got to do over the Saints, a dome team. Drew Brees, 40 years old, blah blah blah. That's why you got the run game. That's why you knew. That's why you take advantage and you run the ball. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's one of those games, where, the Saints had a chance to look at themselves. You know what I'm saying? And again, you got to think about it. We did this with a Russell Drew Brees who had some issues with his health. We did it without Michael Thomas, who's out for the season. We did it without Deontay Harris, who's one of the speeder, probably the fastest receiver on the team. You know what I'm saying? And we still put up 29. We only still lost by 3. So I'm highly impressed, man. I want to give a shout out to the whole WDN. Shout out to some of the, shout out to people in the TTC. I never really knew any Chiefs fans, but I'm starting to see them come out. But shout out to y'all, man. Thank y'all, for the fire game. If the Saints handle their business going forward, and if they could just stay focused in some kind of way, lock in going into the playoffs, man, and prove that they're the best team, bro, and nobody can stop them, man, we'll be able to have our chance, playing these boys again in the Super Bowl. But again, the Saints must handle business in the playoffs. They can't keep doing what they've been doing the last few years as far as like choking. They got to do it. They got to handle their business. So ALGIERS in the building, man. It's been another edition of Word of Mouth. Shout out to everybody, man. Again, the WDN, bro. I'm proud of my boys. Y'all should be too. I wouldn't even trip on it. Again, we lost 32-29, but like I said, 24-hour rule in effect. All we got to do now is just, put this game behind us, reflect, look at what we did right. Defense continue to take this momentum. And if you can put pressure on the best quarterback in the league and Patrick Mahomes like that and really neutralize him the way you did, you should be able to do good going forward. Just don't overlook anybody. Patrick Mahomes had, I think, on 284 yards. Patrick Mahomes normally put up like 400 yards. You got to look at you got to look in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? Patrick Mahomes only had like 284 yards. So again, I'm proud of these boys, man. They actually, in a way, slowed them down. They didn't stop them, of course, but they slowed them down. Again, like I say, some of the stuff that Patrick Mahomes do is just, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But again, that's why, this man is a different animal. He's an alien, and some of the stuff that he do is just crazy. But again, man, like I said, we may be in the Super Bowl again. It'll be fun to see, man. Like I say, man, I'm excited going forward. I'm not even tripping. Hopefully we can finish the season 12-4. We need to finish our last 2 games. But like I say, you never know what could happen. Never say never. The Packers can lose their last 2 games and win a 1 seed. But again, if we don't, it is what it is. Then it's not promised that the Packers are going to go out and win all the way out. It's not promised that they're going to go in the playoffs and win out and host the NFC Championship game. So anything could happen, man. We just got to go out and handle our business, man. But yeah, man, ALGIERS in the building. This has been another edition of Word of Mouth. Holla at your boy. 1.